All right, brother. Come on in. Come on in. Listen. All right. So I get it, man. I understand, man. It's getting really hard out there right now. You're giving your all. You're doing what you got to do, but it looks as though like you're slacking off. Though it looks as though you're getting complacent. You're not really you're not really doing what you did when you first came in, right? And you got to understand, man. Like you have to upkeep and maintain a relationship, right? It isn't just like you don't just mow the lawn once and then from there leave it and hopefully it stays mowed, right? You have to keep and upkeep it, right? And it's on you as a man to do your part. We aren't talking about the woman, right? We're talking about you as the man. So don't come and tell me about what she isn't doing, what she is not doing, right? I'm gonna focus on what you as a man can control. So as a man, I need you to stop getting complacent when it comes to you and a woman. All right. And there's four ways and four areas that I want you to tackle yourself. All right. So number one, physical. This is probably the easiest one to always mess up, right? And we know like us as men, right? We get in shape right before we're dating them, right? We're dating a woman, we're trying to lock in, we're single, we're getting in shape, we're locked in, we're focused, we're ripped, right? We're looking good, we're smelling good, we're doing what we gotta do. And then once we have the woman, we get the happy weight, right? We slack off, we're in the crib all day, just relaxing all day. I need you to stop that immediately. Like cut that out. I don't know if she's telling you things like, I love you as you are, and I like it when you have a dad bod and you're big and bad. Cut it out, brother. Cut that out immediately. I need you to understand the better you take care of yourself, the better it is not only for you, but for your woman as well. All right. Keep working out. Get a routine and keep working out. If you're not working out right now, that's one of the easiest ways you can make yourself more attractive and stop being complacent about it. Get in the gym, do some push-ups, get accountable with somebody else who's next to you, and get yourself moving. All right, work out. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. All right. Number two, sexually. Right. Before in the past, when you were dating, you were flirting, you had all the lines down packed, right? You were trying to sue her, get her like, hey, baby, you want. You were doing all the things, right, to get her. And now when you have her, it's kind of like, all right, I have her now. There's no more dates. There's no more flirting. There's no more sexy talk. There's no more flirting via text. There's no more trying to coerce her. And then when it's time for you to have sex, you think that she would just turn on automatically. And this is one of the biggest issues that I feel as men we don't understand. Sex for a woman starts up here, right? You know how you got her. It all starts up here. So why do you stop doing that when you're in a relationship? I need you to keep on flirting with her. I need you to keep on getting her mind right and make her think about you throughout the day, right? You're sending a little pretty text. You're trying to get her to understand that. Listen, before we even hit the bedroom, she's already in your mind, right? She's already ready to go. Right, the foreplay starts long before the bedroom, and you're stopping that. So I need you as a man to understand that you got to keep up the spark by keeping on flirting with her, keep dating, keep going on dates, keep having a good time, right? Do whatever you were doing before to get her, keep doing that now. All right, brother? Number three, financial. This is a big one, right? You're trying to get your financials up. And now you have her, and I understand this clearly, brother. We live in a world now where the inflation is crazy high and it's really hard to survive on one income. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you being complacent and you just solely saying, you know what? I'm going to work my bare minimum of 6 hours, 8 hours per week. And I'm going to have her working 10, 12 hours, right? And we're going to come together and be one big family. Listen, brother, your job as a man is to do whatever you can to absolve her from having that financial burden. Okay. The reason why is because you want her to be comfortable and feminine and taking care of your kids and handling things for your home, right? And you also want her to be sexual with you as well, right? If she's stressed out and she's doing all this manly labor, right? What is there left for you? So now you as a man have to be able to find a way to make sure you're busting your ass off to figure out options to increase your income, right? Don't get complacent on saying, okay, we go 50-50 and half. Cut that 50-50 nonsense. No. Let her go 100, you go 100, but in both of your roles. You as a man should be actively figuring out ways to get more income, both by going to classes and courses and seminars and asking the right questions, working 60 hours per week. You're putting in effort, guys. Don't just get complacent and say, you know what, I'm going to allow her to just do half and then I do the other half. Because now you're putting her in an area where you're saying, you know what, she's more the man than you are, right? And you want to be able to have the opposite where you are more the man than she is. You are more masculine than she is feminine. And one way by doing that is saying stop, is stopping the whole 50-50 not notion. All right. Be a man, step up. If she has to help out from time to time, that's understandable. But if the problem is that you're taking it and saying, you know what, I'm gonna let her do half of the work when it comes to finances. Don't stay there. You want to get out of there. All right. Get off the couch, get off the Netflix, and start to put in more hours. All right, brother? And then lastly, guys, what I have here for you is emotional. All right. Don't get complacent emotionally. What does that mean? Is that a lot of times you guys were staying to yourself. Now you have her now in a relationship now, and now you're dumping all of your emotions onto her. You're making her literally your therapist. I need you to stop doing that as well. Because now you're turning her from your woman into now somebody who's going to just be drained with all of your problems and emotions and issues. And she's not going to respect you after that. Okay? What you as men need to do is talk to other men. Go to your friends who you can trust. Go to groups of men who actually are trusted and likable, and you can trust them yourself and say, look, you know what? I can talk to these guys about personal things. Because when you're putting her in a place of being a therapist, you're now dissolving the relationship of sexual polarity. There's no more of that spark anymore because now it's like you're draining her with all of your problems. Your goal as a man is to now be the rock for her to come and tell you her problems, right? Let her come to you and you will be her rock. And then us guys around you will help you get through as well. You'll be there for you too as well. On top of that too as well, you can also use writing. Write things down, right? Write down your emotions. Go to a therapist if you have to go to therapy and figure out your problems there too as well. Hire a coach. Go get a coach and talk about things about where you're trying to go. The problem is you're trying to come to her with all of your problems. Do not come to her with your problems. Come to her with your solutions. So even if you're having a bad day, you're still coming to her with a solution mindset. Hey, my love, baby girl, whatever you want to call your woman, right? I had a tough day today, but I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm going for a rest. I'm gonna rest for about a half an hour. I'm going to take a shower. I'm whatever. You have a solution based mindset. When you put her into this mindset of saying, hey, and you're dumping all these problems onto her, you're making her feel as though, okay, how do I solve it? How do I fix it? And you and I both know she can't, right? She can't fix it. It's impossible because it's you and yourself. You're trying to figure it out yourself. But you might think as though you're relieving your stress by giving her all of your problems, but now you're making it worse for yourself. Now you're wondering, why doesn't she respect me? Why doesn't she look at me as a man? Because you're dumping on her, all right? So don't get complacent and being too emotional with her, all right? Be just enough where you can tell her what's going on, so you're communicating, but you're giving her a solution to what the problem is too as well. All right, brother? That's all.